Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe. And in today's video, I want to talk about the upcoming cruiserweight title fight taking place this weekend between Opetaia and Huseyin Cinkara. Cinkara has been calling out Opetaia for quite a while now. He's pulled out of this fight once before due to an injury. So this weekend, it looks like he's finally going to get his chance to face Opetaia. Now, going into this fight, Opetaia is a huge favorite, and I would say rightly so. Huseyin Cinkara hasn't fought, nearly at this level of competition before, and also he's 40 years old. So you would definitely favor Opetaia going into this fight big and probably by KO. However, Huseyin Cinkara, I've seen a few fights of his. He looks like a KG vet, decent counter puncher. He's got a bit of boxing ability, decent, like I said, punch variation as well, good shot selection. However, and as well, if you look at his record, it would suggest that he has decent punch power as well. I'm not too impressed with it. Obviously, he hasn't been fighting at this level of competition, so that knockout ratio is probably a little bit inflated. And going in there against a guy like Opetaia, I believe it is very important to actually be able to have, good power to be able to gain his respect. And we'll see if Huseyin Cinkara can do that. Obviously, like I said, with him being calling out Opetaia for a long time, you would imagine he's been studying a lot of tape on him. And I would imagine he looked a lot at the Opetaia Breeders fight because Marius Breeders obviously was Opetaia's toughest fight of his career. And in the second half of the first fight, he had a lot of success. Even in the rematch, he had a decent amount of success as well. And I would say, obviously, he's been the guy that's maybe got closest to giving out the blueprint on how to beat Opetaia. But obviously, Marius Breeders is a very, high-level fighter with a good boxing IQ, a great chin, and good punching power as well. So it's not easy to do what he did in that fight. I mean, he took a lot of big shots himself, and due to him having a good chin, he was able to stay in there. And like I say, in that second half of the rematch, have a lot of success when Opetaia started to slow down a bit. But Opetaia obviously has a good boxing IQ himself. He's a boxer puncher, got great legs. He's got that bounce, sort of similar to Dmitry Bivol, but from a southpaw stance. Got a great lead hand as well, has a good jab, can lead with power shots as well. Also got great variation on his shots. He can mix up, like I say, with that, from going with that jab and feinting to leading with a right hook, even leading with a right uppercut. And then also, even with his backhand, he's got a very sneaky, sharp, straight left hand, which he can also vary into sort of a wider lead left hand as well, which we saw him knock out Elizaro with. And in this fight, I would actually expect that to be a shot that could possibly be the one to, put an end to Huseyin Cinkara's night, would be that sort of wider leading left hand when he dips to his right and then throws that lead left hook. I think that's a very dangerous shot against guys in an opposite stance to him, which Huseyin Cinkara will be, as he's an orthodox fighter. So yeah, in this fight you got orthodox versus southpaw. But like I say, Opetaia just looks to be on another level to pretty much everybody in the cruiserweight division. I know he wants to unify all the belts before going up to the heavyweight division, but I would really like to see him move into the heavyweight division. I think he has a great chance to at least pick up one of the heavyweight titles. Like I say, I'm not sure how much longer Usyk's going to be in the sport for, but I definitely would even like to see that fight. I don't think we're going to get to see it at this point, but yeah, seeing Opetaia in there against any of those heavyweights, you'd probably favor him against most of them. But yeah, back on this fight this weekend against Huseyin Cinkara, like I said, I think the value on this fight is probably, if you're going to be betting on the over-under, I think it's 5.5 rounds. And to be honest, I would probably take the under 5.5 in this fight. Due to Opetaia having, a very big speed advantage, I would expect him to be able to nail Huseyin Cinkara with something big quite early in this fight. And once he gets you hurt, he's one of the best finishers in the sport. He can, like I say, he can also become a combination puncher once he gets you stunned. So in this fight, I'm expecting Opetaia to probably win this fight early by KO. Yeah, that's my thoughts on this fight, guys. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.